Chapter 10. Lockwood is very mad because he is sick. He wants Nellie to continue the story of Heathcliff. Nellie agrees to tell the story. When Heathcliff left, Thrushcross Grange is doing good. Catherine, Edgar, and Isabella had a good relationship. Heathcliff returned and he met Nellie on the porch. Nellie tells Edgar that Heathcliff is here. Edgar wants them to talk in the kitchen because he dislikes Heathcliff, but they end up talking in the parlor. Catherine is very excited and happy that Heathcliff appeared. Heathcliff changed a lot. He looks rich, tall and athletic. Everyone is surprised. They talk about how Catherine misses Heathcliff and Heathcliff revenge on Hindley at the table. Heathcliff says that he's staying at Wuthering Heights. Nellie is worried but Catherine says it's okay because Heathcliff and Hindley play cards together. Also Heathcliff pays to stay there. Heathcliff visits the Thrushcross Grange often and Isabella has a crush on Heathcliff. Catherine warns Isabella that he would just marry her for money. When Heathcliff knows about the crush he wants to punch her face a lot of times. Heathcliff is interested in Isabella only because she can get property when her brother dies. Chapter 11. Nellie goes to Wuthering Heights to talk to Hindley. Nellie sees Hareton but Hareton forgets about her. Hareton throws stones and curses at her. He learned how to curse by Heathcliff. Heathcliff shows up and Nellie runs away. Heathcliff goes to Thrushcross Grange and he hugs Isabella. Catherine gets very angry because of the hug. Heathcliff says she shouldn't be jealous because he isn't Catherine's husband. Catherine says she will help Heathcliff to marry Isabella if he actually loves her. Heathcliff also said that Catherine treated him badly and that he will get his revenge because she married Edgar. Edgar shows up and tells Heathcliff to leave. Heathcliff denies, so Edgar tells Nellie to get the men but Catherine locks Edgar and Heathcliff into a room. Edgar punches Heathcliff in the neck and runs off to get the men. Heathcliff leaves because he can't fight against people with weapons. Edgar tells Catherine to pick him or Heathcliff, but instead Catherine locked herself in her room and doesn't eat. Edgar tells Isabella to stay away from Heathcliff or be disowned. Chapter 12. Isabella is sad and cries most of the time. Edgar reads new books and is worried about Catherine. Catherine lets Nellie in to serve her food after 3 days. Catherine thinks she is dying and she is angry at Edgar because he hasn't checked up on her. Catherine becomes very sick. She pulls the feathers out of the pillow and names them by the species. Catherine sees hallucinations. She doesn't recognize her own reflection. Catherine talks about her childhood with Heathcliff. Catherine tells Nellie to open the window. Nellie refuses to open it. Catherine opens it herself and she says she sees Wuthering Heights. She says that she will be buried but she will not be okay until she is with Heathcliff. Edgar comes to see Catherine and he's angry at Nellie not telling him to see Catherine. Nellie goes to get a doctor. The doctor says her condition isn't good and may die. Nellie finds Isabella's pet dog hanging by a handkerchief, almost dead, and hears horse galloping. The doctor says there's rumors of Heathcliff running away with Isabella to Nellie. Nellie checks up on Isabella, but she wasn't there. A servant tells Edgar the news and Edgar is disappointed but doesn't try to get her back.